So here's a little bit of the removal process, guys. Obviously I've taken out a large section of the pumpkin, just trying to make it as clean as possible so I have a really good chance of not ruining the plants before these pumpkins are completely ready to come out. Now, when you're pulling pieces off, generally they will snap off pretty clean if they're yellowed. So dark green, light green, leave them alone even if they've got a little bit of the mold on them. Just leave them for a few days, whatever, see how they go. But this yellow piece goes to that dead leaf. It literally just pulls off there. Grab the leaf. Make sure that you don't leave this stuff in the garden. So that stuff, pick it up. Try not to crumple it so all the pieces fall in the garden. For the rest of this, it's pretty good. I've removed pretty much all the yellow pieces. Now, this is the zucchini. Basically, like, there's lots of roots in here, but as you can see, lots and lots of roots. Basically, that's all you got to do. If you want to go in with a spade later on, you can dig up the rest of the roots that you might have missed and just remove that entire piece. So as I mentioned, cleaned up the pumpkin a little bit. I do have actually 2 or 3 more now. So I cleaned the plant up just so that these ones that are already turning orange completely turn orange, and these other small green ones have a chance of growing as well. And this stuff, you just clean it up as best as you can, and the butternut squash, there's a lot of dead leaves that you can also remove as well, just to help the plants kind of focus all their nutrients and energy on the stuff that's already growing and needs to finish growing. So you guys can see all those, but that's just like half a dozen of them right there. We got lots. So I'm going to finish up this and anything else that needs to be taken out. Guys, please, this is the one thing that I will tell you. Do not let leaves like this that are dead that came off those plants that you removed, do not leave them in the garden. If they're starting to decompose, do not use them for compost. Don't use any dead or diseased leaves like this. Just remove them completely, especially if they're diseased. So remove any of that stuff completely as best as you can. As you can see here, maybe some of those leaves have already pretty much dissolved into the soil. They could contribute to the mold coming back next season, from what I've researched anyway. So try to remove as much of that stuff as possible. So that will be all the cleanup duties that I'm doing today, and over the next couple of days I'm going to be keeping an eye on things, watering the plants, making sure that everything's coming along nicely. And again, these nice green leaves are a sign that your plants are going to be fine, but you know, it's a hobby garden, so surprises are sure to happen. Here's a little interactive thing for you guys. Out of these 5 items, what doesn't belong in the garden? Is it the worm, the nails, the toothbrush head, the stone, or the stick? It's a popsicle stick. So, leave a comment. Let me know what you think should not be in the garden.